Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today is pretty exciting. It's the first official full day of garage sales. I'm pretty excited. I've been waiting to do a full day of garage sales. This is my favorite way to source, so let's get out there and find some treasure. Here we go. Morning.
That is brand new, never even been opened.
Oh, really?
Came with my camera. I'll even deal with you. Huh?
Would you take 50 on the printer?
Yep.
Cool.
You would probably give me a tip just to get out of it. And take the paper too, because that came with it.
Perfect. 50 bucks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can you help with it or you good?
No, I can just carry it right over. Thank you, though. Okay, that was the first garage sale of the day. I think we just scored right off the bat. And I mean really scored. Morning.
How are you this morning?
Not bad, yourselves?
Good. You look like you know what you're looking for.
I do. I'm out looking for old video games, toys, cards, stuff like that.
CDs?
Not CDs, nope.
No, we don't have any video games or cards.
Nope.
Okay. Still looking around a little bit.
How you doing this morning?
Actually, I have a YouTube channel where I teach people how to buy and sell stuff for extra income, so come out to garage sales, and it's one of the things I do.
How to
So-
buy and sell. Huh?
Buy and sell, yep.
Depends on how desperate you want to get rid of it.
Exactly. But I mean, I've gotten stuff for free that I've sold for, I mean, hundreds.
Oh,
and
I
hundreds.
always
It's
hear about
insane.
those people and read about them, but I just,
See, I'm the same way. Like that exercise equipment.
Yeah.
Someone will pay $15 for that.
Yep.
I get it for free.
oh really? Oh, that's
But
funny.
someone just wants to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's how it is. A lot of times you can get
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I took it out, I don't want to bring it back. And
Exactly. And I mean, I stressed on my thing. You can earn, you know, a couple $100 extra a week, and that can change somebody's life and just
Yeah.
learn how to do it. So,
I just told her, I said, we went to Half Price Books and brought a lot of CDs and books there.
mhm.
Got $29. I'm like, yeah, it's dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It's just sitting in my house doing nothing.
Exactly. All right. Well, you guys have a good one then.
Good luck.
Thank you. How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm not bad.
All right.
Seems like there's quite a few people out selling,
It's a
so
good day to rummage.
yep. I think
Here.
it's a GoPro, so I film myself going to yard sales and stuff and document what I find.
Oh.
Stuff like that.
I love it.
Yeah, I love doing it. Oh, that's all your stuff. Okay.
That's my price. It's here.
I think I'm gonna grab these two.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep looking in your garage though.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool looking.
Whistler.
There's a little tease.
My husband took this picture.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it's
That's-
hand colored, actually.
That's pretty cool.
Well, a friend of mine went to dental school. And
Oh, really?
And she said my husband went to art school, so she brought all those home and said, "Here, Bill, take a picture of these."
Hey, it works, I guess.
Yeah, that's what his job was, a professional photographer all his life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually graduated from DAP down in
Where?
Cincinnati. DAP, the design, architecture, art,
Oh
and
yeah, he went to
planning.
the Art Institute in Chicago.
Oh, did he?
Well, yeah, he's from Chicago.
It's beautiful up there. I love the Art Institute.
Yeah,
Such a cool campus.
yeah. So he did that. So he has this weird sense of, yeah, we got weird pictures in our house. Funky. Yeah, don't ask me. I don't know anything about
That's so weird.
What is it? Yeah,
I have
toilet.
no-
Toilet. Nancy, were those your cowboy boots?
Megan's.
Oh, what size are they?
Those are a 9 or a 9.5.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Alright.
Here.
What's up, Ben?
How's it going?
I met you before. You're the one that got that like $200 calculator that I set down?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Vincent. I got a channel now. So.
Oh, do you? Awesome.
Yeah, man.
What is it? I got my
Vincent's
rolling.
Valuables.
Vincent's Valuables.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
cool.
I appreciate it.
I'll throw that clip in there.
Even if you look now, you might want to stop back on your way after
Okay.
you go through because we're a little behind.
Okay.
Anything specific you're seeking?
I kind of look for like video games and old toys and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm an old toy sales rep. That's at my dad's house. We're selling to the guys at the toy department, like probably a couple many thousands of dollars worth of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have anything here at all? Or what era are they, do you know?
Well, we were sales. I mean, he was everything from creepy crawlers to like some first, cards. I mean, there's
So much stuff.
yeah. I mean, I'll give you an idea.
I mean, I'm interested in that kind of stuff. I deal, so.
Are you deal?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're familiar with the toy department.
Mhm.
I mean, there's so much. That's a prototype toy, but from someone from Fairfield, Ohio,
seen that
a long
one.
time
Yeah.
ago. There's a Smurf AM FM
All
radio.
kinds of stuff.
I mean, if you can see, that's an early Transformers. I mean,
It's old. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
this
You got
I
some
can't
cool
find
stuff.
anywhere. That I don't know. That's Space 2000, but I don't know if that ever. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's boxes I haven't even done yet.
Well, I can give you my number if you want to give me
Yeah.
a call. And I mean, I buy big lots all the time, so.
Okay, yeah, I probably have a couple things here. Stop back and when I'm not so frazzled out here trying to get things out, then I'll
Okay.
got like a bin of stuff.
What's
in-
your number? eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, Mercari, all that kind of stuff. I
Yeah.
actually have a YouTube channel
Yeah.
that teach people how to do it,
How
buy
to-
and sell,
Oh, really?
earn some extra income that way.
Well, that might be, and you might want to go around and use that for your YouTube, just even going over to my parents' house and going
that'd be
through and
awesome.
pointing stuff out.
No, that's really cool. I appreciate you letting me get your number.
Yeah, stop back and I will pull a basket upward because I do have a small basket.
Cool.
Hello.
Good morning. Ooh. How much do you want for these calipers? You got 3 of them out here.
Yeah, what are you up?
And you take $10 for the 3?
Sure.
Cool.
10 minutes after we open.
Hey.
How's it going?
Not bad, not bad.
Where's you want a chair?
Yeah.
These are cool. What are you asking on these guys?
Let me ask you, bro. I think he was doing $3 a pop. Let me double check with him.
Okay.
Hey, Matt. 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 Hey, Matt. Yeah, I think it was 3.
Okay.
On there, but I didn't see it. Hey, Matt. Yeah. How much you doing on those battery stickers? I think it's like there's no sticker on it.
Oh, there isn't?
Yeah. $2 each. $2 each. Or which one? Oh, the package.
Yeah, the packaged ones.
Like $5. Oh, you do want 5 on it? I thought I saw something on there earlier. Yeah, I was going through inside. Oh, sorry. No, you're good. I was freaking out. Yeah, I'm gonna go can. Yeah, you're good.
What would you do if I just bought all your action figure stuff?
I don't know.
So the sealed ones, the Batman and the X-Men, and then the Lord of the Rings stuff.
You can factor out, Chris. You wanna?
Yeah, you tell me, man.
Count them out really quick.
I'll calculate it for you. And then we can just do some kind of deal.
Yeah,
if
because
they're
I'm
all
not
Yeah.
sure how many there are.
If I can bulk buy them.
Yeah, sure.
And then there's some Star Wars figures in here as well. They're kind of beat up.
Yeah, most of the boxes had some wear on them and stuff.
Yeah.
But if I'm
Yeah, these
getting it,
are-
if I can get them at a bulk price, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a huge deal, yeah. Okay, as you can probably tell, I'm on my phone right now. My GoPro ended up dying in the middle of that sale, as I'm sure you guys just saw, just like kind of cut out. But I did end up buying some of that stuff. I tried to buy it all originally for $150 is what he was asking. After fees and shipping, and I did the math in my head, it just didn't make sense to buy everything. So I cherry picked a few items that I felt like I could resell for some money. So I'm really happy with how that sale went. I got some cool items I'll show you at the end of this video, but I don't have an extra battery for my GoPro with me. I know, bad YouTuber, forgets his GoPro stuff. Hey, it's the first sailing day of the year. I can make a mistake, you know. Things happen. I gotta get back in the swing of things. But I'll try to film as much as I can, keep you updated on what I get. If not, then this will probably cut straight to the haul part of the video, but I'm gonna stay out sailing for at least a little bit longer. I also spent pretty much all the money I had on me, so I had to stop at the bank real quick before we continue, but it's only 9:30, so we're going to definitely keep going. Guys, I'm telling you, don't sleep on telling people what you do. Remember that garage sale from earlier this morning where I told the lady what I did, that I bought and resold and that I dealt, and then she said she had a ton of toys because her dad was like a creator for one of the toy companies? Well, I stopped back in there to see if she pulled out any more toys, and she did. Let me show you what I got. Check it out here. This is an A-Team Armored Attack Adventure set. It is brand new in there. It does look like on the back here, you can see the glue is starting to come undone. I think it had a little bit of water damage to it, but still, that is a brand new A-Team vehicle right there. And you can see Mr. T right there in the box. That is an awesome score. She also threw in this little Power Pals thing for me. You can see it's just like a little dog Tamagotchi. No value there really, I don't think. I didn't really look it up, but still pretty cool. But I did end up paying up for this piece. I paid $25 for it, but it is completely worth it because I made a new contact with her. She told me, hey, shoot me your number. We'll hook up after these garage sales done. We'll go over to my dad's house and pick through all of the other stuff. And let me tell you, she showed me some pictures of the stuff and it looks very, very promising. So that's why I did not mind paying up on this one toy. Hopefully this is going to lead into a beautiful, prosperous friendship. But for real, guys, you guys need to be comfortable telling people what you do. It leads to all kinds of opportunities. Yeah, you might get one or two weird looks here or there, or have people think that their stuff is worth a ton of money, but the majority of people that are having these sales just want the stuff out, and if you can help them clear stuff out, all the better. They don't care what you do with it after it's yours. And we're back from today's yard sales. It was a great day out there treasure hunting. I couldn't have asked for a better way to start out the garage sale season. I can't wait to show you guys everything that I ended up finding. I got a bunch of really cool stuff today and one item that is worth a very, very good chunk of change. I got a whole bunch of retro toys. I got some clothing. I got electronics. It was just a great overall day out there at the sales. The first sale I went to was actually the big item that I ended up scoring, so I'm going to save that till a little later, but first I'm going to take you through some of the smaller stuff. At the first sale I'm going to talk about, they had a bunch of small little designer items. I ended up picking up a few of them, including this. It was the first thing that caught my eye, sitting on a table right by the person having the sale. This is a Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel Paris. It's a partially used bottle of perfume, and even though it's partially used, it still has value. Over on Mercari, I sell perfume relatively often during garage sale season. I paid $2 for this one, and I think I can probably get at least 30 out of this. I haven't looked it up yet, but based on past sales, I'd say that's a pretty safe estimate. Next, another little small item. This is a little Kate Spade pen. Nothing too special there. I just seen Kate Spade, and for $1, figured, hey, I'll take the chance. If it doesn't end up working, I'm sure my girlfriend would like a Kate Spade pen, so I picked it up for $1. I might be able to sell it for 10 to 15 maybe. And then we got an item I've talked about before on my channel. Do not sleep on these pairs of eyeglasses. You can see I saw this case sitting there, and I saw the two T's. That is Tory Burch, and when I opened it up, I found a very nice condition pair of eyeglasses. Tory Burch is a pretty good designer brand to look for. Eyeglasses sell relatively well over on eBay, so I think the case and these glasses combined, I can probably pull at least 40 out of these off the top of my head. The case ended up having a little dust bag in there too, so that'll make it sell a little faster as well. And also from that same sale, I grabbed a pair of women's cowboy boots. Now, I don't do a ton of cowboy boots because some of them can be good sellers, some of them can't, but there are a few brands that I always keep an eye out for, and this was one of them. I saw the tag while it was sitting there on the table, and it said Tony Lama boots, $8. That's a very good price for Tony Lama stuff, and just to be sure, I looked on the bottom, and yes, it did say Tony Lama right there on the emblem. These boots I didn't look up at all, but because they are a more basic pattern, they should still go around $40 to $60. But there are some Tony Lama boots out there that are like nicer styles. They have snakeskin and stuff on them, or more fancy designs. Some of those pairs can go well into hundreds of dollars. And then finally, last item from that sale, as I was walking out, I actually saw these. This is a pair of men's suspenders, and they are by Trafalgar, however you say that. I'm not 100% sure if this is the brand I'm thinking of, but if it is the brand I'm thinking of, I think I can pull around 15 to 20 out of these. Alright, next sale. At what I think was the next sale, there was a bunch of random stuff sitting out, and on the tools table were these three guys right here. If you don't know what these are calipers. Here's what they look like right there. And these are just little small measuring devices. You can see that these ones are digital calipers. There are some out there that are like the manual ones, but digital calipers can range anywhere from like $15 all the way up to a couple $100. I gave him $10 for the three of them and took a chance, didn't look any of them up, and I think I can conservatively at least expect 15 to 20 bucks out of each of these. But if you want to take a second to look up the brands yourself and see what they're worth, this one is Cobalt, then we've got a Nikon one, and it looks like the third one is unbranded. And then at another miscellaneous sale, nothing big here, but I picked up 2 Harry Potter books. I picked up number 3 and number 1. I talked about Harry Potter books in my last video. If you haven't seen that video, it'll be linked up top right now, but if you can find a full set of Harry Potter stuff, they can range between 55 and 75 bucks. And then the last little piece of miscellaneous things that I got before we get into the fun stuff that I'm excited about were these 3 MacBook chargers, and each of these should sell around 20 bucks a piece. I paid 50 cents a piece for them. Okay, now for the fun stuff. So I ended up walking up to this garage sale, and they ended up having a bunch of different retro toys sitting out. And when I say retro, they ranged from like 1990s all the way up to like 2003, and I bought stuff from pretty much everywhere in between there. I got a bunch of stuff. I actually made him an offer on everything of 125 bucks. He said he wanted around 150 bucks, which wasn't a bad price, but after fees and taxes and shipping and stuff, on some of the items it just didn't make sense, so I ended up cherry picking what I wanted to get. The first things that I got from him was this whole bag full of various Lord of the Rings figures. He had them priced at $2 a piece, and they're the high quality ones that have a bunch of detail on them from like 2001, 2002. So at $2 a piece, I just bought all of the ones that he had, and I think conservatively they'll go for around $10 a piece, and some of them though can go up to 30 bucks, including some of the rarer ones that were in here, and all of them had their accessories. They're actually pretty cool and have some of the iconic figures like Gandalf, Gimli, Scary Orc Guy. Man, I'd hate to see him in battle. This guy. And the best characters of Lord of the Rings, the horses. I'm just kidding, I just think they're worth the most out of any of those figures. No Smeagol though. I wish there was a Smeagol in here. My preciouses. And then he had a bunch of Batman stuff, and there was some that was sealed in the boxes. I only picked up a few of those because some of them seems like they were only selling for like 10 bucks, and after fees and shipping, it just wasn't worth it for me. I did, however, pick up 2 that were brand new in the packages. The first one right here is Tech Shield Batman. As you can see, it's brand new in the box. The cardboard's in okay shape, not the best. It does have like creasing and like bends on it, but it's still brand new in the box. And I looked this one up at the sale. It looks like it should be going for right around 50 bucks. And then the other one right here is the wall scaler Batman, and he is also brand new in the box. You can see the box is in the similar condition as the last one, and this one is actually worth a little bit more. I think he was worth around 65 bucks. And then I also picked up the Wayne Manor Batcave playset. I think this was from like 1991, 1992. It's in pretty good shape, and he only had $2 on it, so I figured, hey, why not? I didn't look up the value of it yet, but it's still pretty cool to see. And then there was one more playset that I ended up picking up, and this one, I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head, but I feel like I remember a commercial for this or something from when I was little. But you pull this thing down right here and press this little button up top, and it does something. If you know which playset this is, let me know down in the comments. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but I really feel like I saw this on commercials when I was little. For some reason, it just sticking out in my head, you know? And then another little throw-in was this Batman utility belt. It's probably not worth a whole lot. It feels like one of those like formed rubber things that they used in costumes back in the early 2000s. Again, probably not worth that much, but for a throw-in, I'll take it. And then I picked up one non-Batman related thing that was also sealed, and that was this right here. This is a Ghostbusters Screaming Heroes Peter figure, and you can see right there it is brand new in the box again. This box is probably the worst box out of any of them. It's really bent up and stuff, but it is steel sealed nonetheless, and it looks like over on eBay these are selling for around 65 bucks, so that's a nice little pickup right there. And then right as I was about to pay him and leave the sale, I decided to ask him if he had any more stuff that he hasn't brought out yet, or some video games or anything like that. And he said, I actually have one more box to bring out that I haven't emptied yet. It only has a few things in it. I decided to look into it, and he brought out these right here. All, again, brand new sealed Batman stuff, and I paid him an extra 10 bucks for these, so I paid $65 total for everything. But this is a little Batmobile kit from 1992. It's brand new, sealed in the box. Again, you can see the box is dented in a little bit right there, but it is still sealed in the plastic. I didn't look this one up yet, but it's pretty dang cool. I love that graphic. I actually love the graphics on all this stuff. But then we got another Batman Returns Color Forms Adventure Set. Do you guys remember Color Forms? These things were pretty cool back in the day, but these are brand new, sealed in the box. We got one of the Batman Return ones and two of these Batman Adventure ones. Pretty cool stuff. They're all brand new, sealed, and these are actually in the best shape out of any of the sealed stuff. What to do next? I guess we'll do the other vintage toy next, and this one was a little bit surprising. At one of the first sales that I stopped at of the day, I asked the lady my normal stuff, hey, do you have any video games, toys, sports cards, that sort of things? And she said, actually, yeah, I have a bunch of toys. They're not here right now, but my dad used to work as a toy distributor for Kenner, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. She's like, yeah, I have a bunch of stuff still in the box, and she showed me pictures of everything, so I got to know her a little bit. We talked for a little bit, and she said, you know what, give me your number, I'll call you back after the sale, and we can set up something, but while you're here, I might actually have a box in the house that you can look through right now. And obviously I said, yeah, I want to see what you have. Based on those pictures, there's some really cool stuff, and I would love to see what you have here right now. She said, awesome, let me finish setting up my sale, come back in a little bit, and I'll pull out that box for you to look through. Well, I went around to the rest of the community sales, bought some of this other stuff, and came back, and she had a box sitting aside for me inside the garage. It wasn't full of stuff. There was a couple little things in there, but definitely by far the coolest thing was this right here. This is an A-Team Armored Attack Adventure Set. It is brand new in the box, but you can see it has had a little water damage at some point in the back, starting to come open right there. I don't want to pull it too hard, but the glue is starting to come undone on it. Either way, it is brand new in the box. I'll probably sell it as like new or something like that. I'm not really sure how I'll sell it. But she ended up actually putting me on the spot. She's like, hey, what do you give me for this? Give me a good offer and I'll sell it to you today. Well, me being me, I don't know a ton about all vintage toys out there. I have a pretty good idea of what stuff can be worth. I didn't want to send her a lowball offer, but I didn't want to like overpay either. I felt like I really wanted to make a strong offer though, so that she would be happy, I would be happy, and it would open that door into what I hope, fingers crossed, are future sales and meetups for the rest of the stuff in the house later. So I offered her 25 bucks for this, which she happily took. I think she was actually expecting me to offer her less, but she was really happy with that price, so I paid her 25 bucks for this. And while I was looking in that box, she also saw that I was looking at this little thing right here. It's probably not worth anything. It's like one of those little Tamagotchi things called Power Pals. She ended up throwing that in with it as well. Again, I just want to drill home the points of ask for what you want and tell people what you do. I told her I was looking for toys. I told her I was a dealer, and this could open up what is potentially a huge door for me to get into a whole stash of vintage toys here in the near future. Fingers crossed, because those toys in those pictures were... And now we've got one more item for me to show you. It is by far the best item that I picked up today, and I could not have asked for a better item to find at the very first garage sale that I went to today. But I'm going to have to take you downstairs to show it to you because I didn't bring it up here. It's too big. And here it is, the Canon Pixma Pro -10 that I picked up at the garage sale. I walked up there, didn't even say anything to the lady. Actually, I might have said like good morning or something, but that's it. But before I even said anything, she just saw me looking at the printer and she said, hey, I'm open to offers on that. I just want it out of my house. So I decided to say, hey, we take 50 bucks for it? And she said, yeah, I just want it out of my house, take it. Now, I originally didn't know the exact value of the printer. I just knew that it was worth more than the $50 I paid because it was a brand new Canon printer in the box, and I knew pretty much any Canon printer in the box is gonna be worth more than 50 bucks. But when I got over to the car and looked up the comps on it, I was shocked. This printer right here, brand new in the box, sells for $1,300 over on Amazon, and over on eBay it looks like it's hovering between $800 and $900. Woo! Let's go! That's right, an $800 to $900 profit sitting there at the garage sale for 50 bucks. What an amazing score. Now, I am ungated to sell this on Amazon, but since there is some wear on the box, I'm not going to be able to sell it over there. I could probably list it as like new condition and merchant fulfill it, but I figured, hey, I'm going to probably try and sell this local first, see if we can avoid all those fees and everything. If we can't, I'll probably end up listing it over on eBay. But man, can you ask for a better start to the garage sale season? Last weekend was my first trip out to any garage sale, and today was my first trip, like first official full day trip out garage selling, and I scored that. That is insane. Suffice it to say, I'm really happy with today's haul. But that's going to wrap things up for this video. I hope that you guys all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. I am going to be out all summer hitting yard sales and garage sales and community sales, finding that treasure, bringing you guys along with me, and hopefully teaching you guys how you can spot this stuff too. If you did learn something from today's video, make sure to leave me a comment down below of whatever was your favorite item I got, or if you learned something. Otherwise, thank you guys all for watching. Till next time, keep on treasure hunting. Peace.